The final screen in the SpreadsheetWeb wizard before your launch back to the Applications and Worksheets page is the Worksheet Control screen. From here, you are able to name the worksheet as well as enlist any number of supported worksheet buttons to expand the functionality of your web application. For example, the Calculate button will perform any calculations that occur within the web application upon its pressing. If your web application requires a calculations engine for it to be fully functional, then you must either select this option or Ajax. Also, quickly note that once the Calculate button is selected, the Label text box opens up and allows you to change the name of the button. This is available with all of the worksheet controls, excluding Ajax and scripting. Furthermore, the default location for all of the buttons is the bottom left of the application. If you would like to place any button elsewhere on your application, simply press the Selection tool while the option is selected, and you will be directed to place the button in a cell in the Excel workbook. Just click on the cell where you want it and press OK. If you enable Ajax-based automatic calculations, the web application will automatically reload all values and launch all calculations so the end user will not have to press the Calculate button. Therefore, if you select Ajax to be active in a workbook, there is no need for the Calculate button on the same page. The Reset button will allow the end users to reload all of the default values found within the input cells in the web application. Creating a Save button will enable the Save to Database feature of SpreadsheetWeb. In most cases, the Save cells will also be the input cells. Once you have selected them, you will be offered three methods to name the Save cells. The first will simply name them automatically by cell ID. Named Range will title the cells by their individual names, i.e. what shows up to the left of the cell's function input. Finally, Cell Range will allow you to select a range of labels from the Excel workbook. Always check to see that you have entered the saved cells in the correct order according to the label list if you're going to use this option. I'm going to use Cell ID for the sake of time. It is recommended that you then modify the column identifiers to be more recognizable for future reference, but in this case I will skip that step. You can rename the column identifiers by using these text boxes. You can also select the column type from the drop-down menu. For the most part, the type will remain text. If you would like to delete a particular save cell, simply press the X to the left of its name. If you decide to add more cells, you can press the Add Cells button at the bottom of the screen. This will allow you to add individual cells. If you select Add Ranges, you'll be able to add whole ranges of save cells. And if you select Add Inputs, you will automatically add all of the input cells as save cells as well. If you would like to remove all save cells, simply press the Remove Cells button. When you are done, press OK. You'll be redirected back to the Worksheet Controls page. If you would like to go back to editing Save Cell options, simply press Edit Cells next to the Save options. If you select Options, you will also have the ability to set email settings, page forwarding, change record status, transferring record ownership, and custom pop-up messages. The Back and Next options are available in the Worksheet Controls page if there is a worksheet before or after the current worksheet, respectively. These buttons allow the end user to move back and forth between worksheets in the web application without using a tab bar. The Export option allows you to export a web application as a PDF file. After selecting Export, you will be redirected to the Export options, where you can add pages to the PDF by pressing Add Page, and then selecting display ranges for each page. You can also select the page orientation and change the Fit to Page option, which will scale the display range to the size of the page if selected. The Custom button will allow you to choose from a slew of options. You can create a button that carries a function of several of these features in the Worksheet Controls. Simply select it and press the Options button, and you can begin choosing the functionality of your custom button.